So hi, Marianne.
Hi, Lulu.
Here we are. Here we are.
It's so wonderful.
You ready for a big ass salad?
I am. I'm so looking forward to that.
Okay, do you want the big one or the little one? This is the size I make for me. And then I have another one of those. And then also this is a size that some people like, but that's way too small for me.
That's too small.
Okay. Let's go for this one. We'll go for this one, and then, you know, I'll just weigh my veggies and I won't weigh yours. But then I'll weigh your protein. So here we are at Colt State Park in Rhode Island. Marianne introduced me to this place last year, and I did a video on that day. I'll put a link to the description in that video. We had a great day. That was a great day, yeah. And I was just like, this is really cool. This place is really cool. It's a state park in Rhode Island. It doesn't cost any money to get in, and you're right on the ocean. It's right on the ocean. We just went for a nice long walk, and now it's lunchtime. It's lunchtime.
It's lunchtime.
It's my favorite time of the day. Well, I have two other favorite times. That would be breakfast time and dinner time. It's amazing how wonderful mealtime is when you don't eat in between, and you're just really hungry for that meal. All right, so I got everything going on right in here, girl. Let's see. Just tell me if there's anything that you don't like. I got the chicken. I got an onion. I got some artichoke hearts. I got some cabbage and carrots and cukes. Oh my. I have spring mix. I have broccoli sprouts. I have avocado. I have more cukes.
That whole cooler is filled just with salad.
Yeah. And here is my sweet potato. So now you don't do a grain at lunch, right?
No, I don't do the
Okay.
grain. No.
Okay. So that's
Wow.
for me. And then also,
You got the nori sheets?
nori.
I was going to say, where's my nori sheets?
Do you use them too?
I do.
Oh yeah, they're
I
good.
like that little saltiness in there. A
Yeah,
little crunch.
they're good.
So how do you make your chicken?
Well, when I'm home, I make it in the toaster oven.
Oh.
And I just, I've been using that spice mix that I've talked about on my channel. I forget the brand of it. I've talked about it many times. I found it at a health food store.
Oh, the Texas stuff?
Yeah, it's like a
Spicy thing?
yeah, it's a little spicy, but not too spicy.
But is your chicken moist?
Very moist.
See, I can't get my chicken moist.
Oh, you're overcooking it.
Is that what I'm doing?
You're overcooking it, yeah. You have to cook it like, you know, when you look at it and you're like, oh, I'm not really sure if it's done. I might get sick. That's when it's done.
That's when it's done. 'Cause it still keeps cooking, right?
It still keeps cooking.
Yeah.
And you know, it's like, you'll see, it's nice and moist. Do you use the thighs?
Yeah.
Because the thighs
More
are
than the breast,
much more
yeah.
moist, yeah. But you can even do it with the breast too. I can get those moist too. The trick is to not overcook them.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the key.
I saw a thing about somebody dipped a breast in a big jar of pickle juice. And I thought, oh, I could put it in the brine like that. That's what Chick-fil-A does in their chicken.
Really?
Is they put it in chicken and pickle juice for an hour or so, and it makes it really moist.
Ah.
I thought, I'll give it a shot. What the hell? Watch too many YouTube shorts.
So I've seen also is like when I cook in the pan when I'm in my van, if I do the thighs are easy to keep moist. The breast not so much. But you know, you just do like a couple minutes on one side, you turn it over, do kind of a couple minutes, put in a little bit of water, right? And then put the cover on, and then maybe another minute, then turn it off, but then let that residual heat just keep that steam going. And then that works good too.
Okay, I'll try that. You know what else too is interesting? Because when I tell people about the food plan, and then I said, oh my God, I can't believe how much I love weighing my food. That's when everybody scowls, like, I don't want to weigh food. And I go, you know what? With the digital scale, it's not like the old days where you had to put a plate on that little thing that would bounce down. Whatever.
Yeah.
I love the digital scale.
Oh yeah.
And then I do what you do is I go, nope, too much.
Yep.
And I go, 4, there it is.
Yep. And then you just take off that little piece if it doesn't work.
Yeah,
it just so tell me about your weight loss journey. So you've been on, how long have you been on this plan?
I think actually probably just about a year now. And We were just talking about that in that last video you did about socialization.
Yeah.
That is a weak spot. And
so you do a lot of socializing in restaurants and stuff?
No, I don't now. But when I first did it, I did what you did. I didn't realize really what I was doing, but because I got so excited or interested in the food plan, and then the results were so damn fast, right? Yeah. Like, 10 pounds like in a week, and I go, that never happens.
Yeah.
So I got fascinated with it. And so, and watching your videos and stuff, then I was like, I don't want to go out to eat.
Yeah.
And that's what everybody wants to do. So socially, I really pulled back a lot. I think it was, I was recovering from the breast cancer right around then too. So it was a little bit easier. I had an excuse of saying, no, I'm too tired, I don't want to go, right? And so it just worked out well. But that was the biggest challenge, was not being social.
Yeah.
Just so that I could get a handle on it. And, I hear some things that people, when they're advertising weight loss things, they call it like a metabolism reset. And honestly, I think that's what happened, because I cheat a little bit now.
You
just
do?
For social
things.
Not a lot.
Yeah.
And,
you're able to control it?
I am.
I wouldn't trust myself.
Yeah, that's what I wondered too. But only, I do it in a limited way. And what happens is my body absorbs it now. And, because I don't go off the deep end. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like if somebody's going out, or, after I golf, I'll have a beer or something. And then, then I go right back on the plan.
Yeah.
And so it's so much easier to do when I'm by myself. But, so I got 52 pounds off.
Nice.
And I'm going between 50 and 52, even with some cheating.
Yeah.
And so I must have had like some kind of metabolism reset, because my body never handled it.
Yeah.
It was, I eat that one cookie and I gain 10 pounds.
Yeah.
And so, so it's been pretty good. I'll get serious again and go full tilt just to get another 20 off or so.
Is that what you want, another 20 off?
Yeah. But here's a weird thing. I don't know. I didn't ask you about this, but I've lost a ton of hair.
You have?
Yeah. Did you notice anybody say that they've lost hair? Because I went to my dermatologist and she said it could be because I lost weight so fast.
So you didn't lose you didn't lose 10, well, you said you lost 10 pounds the first week, but you didn't lose.
No, I lost.
You lost 50 in a year. I don't think that's fast. That's a pound a week.
Yeah, but I probably lost like 30 or 40 in a quick amount of time.
Yeah.
And then, when I was in Florida, I think I lost like another 10, 12 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm thrilled about it. Life is very different without having to have that in my head all the time.
Yeah.
But what's the mystery?
It's probably really, and it's likely been very, very helpful to you with your cancer journey too.
I hope so. I think so.
Yeah,
because so far 2 years cancer free.
Yay!
So I'm good with that. I'm good for another 90,000. So, yeah. But yeah, it's been good. And you know what? So even like when I go out to eat or something, like because I weigh my food, like I know what a half an ounce of oil is. I know
you get
what 4
used to it,
ounces is, right?
Yep.
I had something at a restaurant and my friend said, is it not good? You're not hungry? And I said, no. I said, I'm full. I go, that is not a portion size. And so I ended up taking home the rest of it, and it was 2 more meals. I go, that was 3 portions.
Wow. Yeah.
In one restaurant meal.
Yeah.
And I go, I just eat the 4 ounces at a time. And I try and structure it around, the grains, the protein, the veg.
Yep. Yep.
And
well,
it just
good.
Works. It
Good for you.
Yeah. So far so good.
Yay.
The salads are a big deal. The days I don't have a salad, I feel different.
Yeah.
It's like, because I think whatever the bulk is of that, it just keeps digestion good and whatever. It's an important part of it. The veg and the salad stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I love my salad. I have my salad every day.
You do some more interesting things than I do. I need to fancy it up a little bit.
I'm trying to make yours a little bit smaller.
Yeah. What are you doing? 5 ounces of protein?
Yeah.
Yeah. And your weight's been stable?
Yeah, it feels. No, I needed to go down a little bit. It feels like it's gone down. So I won't know until the 1st. So how goes Vanlife, Marianne?
Van life, I'm on a hiatus a little bit. I haven't done much van life. I've been staying with a friend and, doing all my doctor's appointments and stuff while I'm up here. And then I'm getting anxious to get out.
Yeah. So how long have you been landed?
I've been landed since June, I think. It goes by fast, June, July, August.
Yeah.
So 2 months? Yeah, 2 months. And I'm already planning my escape.
Yeah.
I was going to go to Maine last week. Some friends of mine were supposed to be coming up from the Virginia area, and then I never heard from them, so I kept pushing it off, and then I was like, now I don't have enough time to do it. But maybe this week, maybe tomorrow I'll go and just take off. I did go up to Hampton Beach for a little bit. I went to see the sand sculptures. That is amazing. Have you seen those?
I've seen them before,
Oh my God, the talent is a mind
It
blow.
It is amazing.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Yeah.
So I did that. Actually, and then I watched a video. That's where I was when you said you were in Seabrook, and I was like, oh my God, that's where I am. We always seem to be ships passing in the night.
Oh, you were there when I was gone?
You
Seabrook?
said you just left.
Oh.
Yeah, and I was sleeping in the parking lot that night. It worked out all right. I was in a Wally Mart's. Not bad.
Yeah.
Nobody bothered me.
So So what's your next trip? You going south?
I'm gonna go south. Well, I might go to Maine. Actually, I probably will go to the Cape. But before I leave here, I want to get to the Cape for a little bit, and then I want to get to probably Maine for a little bit. I want to do those two things before I leave, and then I'll go south and start my way down. I spent time in Virginia, so I've got people in Virginia area that I'll go visit for a little while. Got some people in North Carolina, a couple of people in North Carolina that I'll go hang out with for a little bit, and then I've got my condo in South Carolina, and so I'll spend some time there, and then eventually,
that's the one that you rent out.
Yeah.
You rent out.
And, so if it's empty.
If
it's empty,
you rent it out for a vacation spot.
Yeah. So it's just kind of taking a mosey on the way down.
Yeah.
A couple days here, a couple days there.
And then just spend the winter down in Florida.
And go down to Florida again.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun in Florida.
Yeah. What's your favorite area in Florida?
Well, I was doing the East Coast and the West Coast depending on the weather, and so I got lucky in the St. Petersburg area this year that I started there, but then it hit a cold spell. That was a weird cold spell down there, wasn't it?
It was freezing down there.
So I was like,
my meetups were freezing.
Yeah, so I boogied.
Were you in one of those freezing ones?
I didn't go to the freezing one. I went to another one.
You went to the March 1 in March?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that wasn't bad.
Yeah,
but so when it gets cold in St. Pete, then I go to the other side of the coast. It's like 3-4 hours to get down to Fort Lauderdale area.
Yeah.
So I did Fort Lauderdale, Miami, West Palm. I'm going to try and go see Chris. I tried to get together with Chris.
Chris Thomas?
Yeah, she lives in, Jacksonville or something? Somewhere around there.
Nice.
And I didn't catch her. She was busy but I'll probably go check her out while I'm there.
Yeah.
I did Daytona Beach for a little while.
Yeah. And where do you sleep? Where do you park?
I had Planet Fitness, Cracker Barrel.
Yep.
You know what I just discovered? My new tip.
What's the new tip?
I go, you're looking for where am I going to sleep? And I go, okay, this takes some time, right? Now I go into Chat GPT.
Oh!
Have you done Chat GPT?
I'm getting familiar with Chat GPT.
So I go in and I say, where can I sleep overnight in my van in Seabrook, New Hampshire? And it just tells me all the places. And I go, instead of me checking them all out, it just lists them for you. And it tells you, and then I'll say, tell me what users were saying, give me sites to check out or something, whatever you want. And then it just makes a list for me. And I go, oh my God, so now wherever I want to go, I just go to ChatGPT and I go, where's a place to sleep near me?
Yeah. Unbelievable.
That's a game changer.
Yeah.
That's a
now,
good
do
one
you
too.
have the paid version or the free version?
I don't have the paid version.
Yeah, I don't have the paid version
cheap.
either.
I'm cheap. I'm like, what do you want me to pay for? I go, I'm retired now, and I go, I'm not setting the world on fire. I don't need to pay for anything.
Yeah. It depends on what you want to use it for.
Yeah.
Because I've been using it for working with some graphics.
Yeah.
And, doing making cartoons out of my picture. You saw that?
I saw that. That was good. I go, she's getting fancy now.
ChatGPT did that.
ChatGPT did it. Oh my God.
But then with the free version, you can only do one a day.
Yeah.
So you have. I had to wait 24 hours to do a second.
So
one.
what is it? $20 a month? You can afford $20 a month. Right?
Yeah. So I think I might get it. You know.
You know what else I did with it? My friends bought a new house down in North Carolina that I told you about, and so it's an empty shell. And they're trying to figure out, well, what could we put in this room? What would go here? How should we arrange the couch? Whatever. I go into ChatGPT and I go, decorate this house for me in some style that I wanted, right?
But how did it know the house?
Because I took a picture of the house I uploaded the picture. And the next thing you know, it had the couch and the color of the walls and pillows and tables. And I was like, oh my God, this is how it works.
Yeah.
And I go, this is too fun.
Yeah.
That you could get decorating ideas and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I've put my face in there and said, change my hairstyle, do this, whatever. Oh my God, I have a ball with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it becomes addictive.
Yeah, it is. It's really cool. And it's free. And you just do chatgpt.com.
GPT.
Chat
GPT.
It is PT. You have an app? It's an app?
It's an app. Yeah, you could go online or you can get the app on your phone.
Oh, because I just go into my browser and put chatgpt.com.
Yeah, I do that sometimes if I'm on the desktop, but on my phone,
Yeah.
I get up in the morning with the coffee going, what do I want to know today? And I go, get up and get busy. Come on, stop with the ChatGPT.
Oh, it is. Okay.
They're calling it the death of the blue links, though, which is like Google stuff of searching.
Yeah.
Right? Instead of the way he explained it is like you go into Google and you want to know something and it recommends websites for you to look at. ChatGPT just gives you the answer.
It just gives you the answer. It sure does.
But there's controversy, like everything.
Yeah, and they say it's not perfect.
Yeah, it's not perfect, and some people are afraid of the dangers that it will do, like it can put people out of work and all this stuff, and and it may give you false information. But my nieces are concerned about me using this, and I go, well, me using it or not using it is not going to change the movement of AI and all this stuff. So, but I asked it something, or I sent it something that was something that may not be true. Let's say, how they put stuff on the internet that it's phantasmagorical or something, right? And it gave me a really interesting answer, which it said, here's the stuff about this thing that you put in that is factual and true. Here's some statements that are somewhat inflammatory, and the internet is known for hyping things up to get your emotions going. It gave a real rational answer.
Yeah.
And it was like, it may or not be true. I can't verify the sources, but watch your P's and Q's. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Use your thoughts.
Salt and pepper?
About just believing everything it says.
Right.
Yeah. There's a guy I met, a famous guy. He's on TV.
Who?
His name is Michael Steele. He used to be the head of the RNC, and he's on a show now on MSNBC. And so I met the guy at whatever I went to, I don't know. There was a lot of hobnobs there. And so this guy is a big dude, right? And he's towering, and he's got a presence. And when you see him on TV, he's a big-shouldered guy. He wears a big jacket, right? And so a friend of mine asked me, how tall is he? So I went into the internet to look, and I go, it's like it's something that bothers me. They said he was 5'6", and I'm going, I'm 5'6". This guy was towering, and I go, there's no way he's 5'6". So I kept looking at it, and I'm going, it bugs me so much that there's no way the guy's 5'6", because the internet is wrong.
Yeah.
And I go, so then I asked ChatGPT. He said he's 6'1". And I go, now that makes sense. But it was just a thing of going, I haven't found much on the internet that I just, except for the stupid stuff, that, like factual stuff.
Yeah.
That is not true, but it's just an interesting thing that some stuff could not be true, and so you just have to do everything, use your head.
Yeah. But ChatGPT is kind of a game changer for me.
It is.
In different ways, yeah.
Plus it just, it's like, how do you solve problems? It's like a place where I'm staying is that the basement side, I walked in there and the rug was all soaked and everything, the floor was flooded. And I was like, what the heck's going on here? And so I looked around and the boiler had let go. So...
Do you like balsamic?
Yeah. So I went to ChatGPT and I go, why would the boiler do this, right? Because I'm thinking, oh my God, it's a boiler. Is the house going to go on fire or whatever? And so it gave some possible reasons why it could happen. And it said, best thing to do is to shut the boiler off. And I thought, oh, I wouldn't have even thought to do that. So it works out well to, and then I shut the boiler off and told the woman who owns the house, I said, you got to call your boiler man, and came down and fixed it. So it's kind of a nice thing to have. The electrical panel, circuit breakers popped the other day and it wouldn't go back on. So I go to ChatGPT and I'm going, okay, so why would it do that? And then I blew the other part of the circuit breaker and then both of them went on and I go, oh, that doesn't sound good to me. And then they said, that could be dangerous. Call an electrician. So that's what we did. Yeah. And I go, some things that are above my pay grade, it can keep you safe. It can do a lot of things. Yeah.
It is. It's very, very cool. Now my son, he's just like, Mom, ChatGPT uses a lot of resources. They say it uses a lot of water. Because the water cools the heat that it throws off. Yeah, I was in IT for my career, and so these data centers, HVAC is a huge thing. Cooling, keeping these places cool for all the heat that all those machines give off. Yeah. So now what they're doing is they're doing liquid cooling. And so it uses a lot of water. It's going to use a lot of electricity. It's a big challenge but you know what? They're going to figure it out. Yeah. Oh, that was too much. How'd you know?
I could tell, because that was a big piece.
Yeah. That's it.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is, baby.
Looks lish. See, now that's good. That's my baby salad compared to your big salad.
That's a good size?
Yeah.
Good.
My clothes go out of style before I finish my salad sometimes when I make it too big. I'm still chewing.
There you go.
Yep, that's good for me. Yay. So how do you keep your lettuce from going bad? If you eat it fast, I know, but if you bought lettuce, because I'm on a new kick for how to keep my lettuce from going bad.
What does ChatGPT say?
Well, this is the whole thing. So I ran out. So these containers, like I put some romaine lettuce in those with a paper towel.
Paper towel.
And that helped a lot.
That's the key right here. That big container.
Yeah, you put a paper towel.
If you have a paper towel in it, it changes it. Especially if it's like I kind of stick it in the middle, and then if it starts to get a little bit when it starts to get a little bit watery at the bottom, put a new one down the bottom. Yeah. It's just about keeping the water out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's that. And then somebody did a video that said if you wrap those romaine lettuce things in tinfoil, he did a thing where he put one in there without it and then put one in there with it. And it lasted for 3 weeks.
Wow.
Before it went bad. Just wrapped in tinfoil. So I went out to the dollar store the other day and got myself some tinfoil. Yeah. Just to try it.
Yeah.
Because I hate that when you buy it and then it goes bad.
Oh, yeah. No. I eat it before it goes bad.
Yeah. The other thing, too, that's interesting is Florida has the good stores, like Sprouts. I was like, oh, here's a Sprouts. They had everything I wanted, and it's weird when you come back to a place and you go, what, there's not a Whole Foods near me? There's no Sprouts?
Oh, you don't have that here in Rhode Island?
No. Oh. So, the Whole Foods is 25 minutes away. So if I'm going that way, I'll go, oh, there's a Whole Foods running here, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, there's not a Sprouts, there's not a Whole Foods.
All right, let's go sit on the water and have our salads. Yeah.
Yeah.